To comply with Spotify's AI enforcement of copyright law, parts of this podcast have been modified or removed. For the full experience, please listen live on Nova 100 or live stream at novafm.com.au.
Jase and Lauren on Nova 100.
Well, good morning and happy Friday Eve.
Good morning, boys. How are we?
We are good, Loz. Friday Eve, everybody. Friday. Did you go home and sleep yesterday? You were tired yesterday.
I was tired. I did. I slept and I did a infrared sauna.
Good boy. As he was leaving here yesterday, I said, go home, go to bed.
Yeah.
Do not
Very
do leg
important.
day.
Oh,
No, I didn't do. I haven't done leg day.
Mum was
since
giving
last
you a
week.
lecture.
Yeah, Mum was on the warpath yesterday. I was like, you need to sleep. Look at
What
you.
did you
need
do
to
yesterday,
sleep.
Jason?
What did I do yesterday? I don't know.
What do you mean?
I was going to go see the baby because my
Oh,
sister-in-law's had a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do we know what flavour yet?
I didn't get
Boy or
there.
girl?
I didn't get there. I had to go shopping instead.
You know what?
Shopping
I've
for the
decided.
baby.
No, just at Coles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. I've just decided you actually don't care.
No, I
about this
do- no,
baby. You've
no,
got too
don't
many
say-
children in
excuse
your
me.
flat. You
Do-
don't.
no.
You don't care. You
I
don't
do-
even know if it's a boy or girl. Clint, that means he doesn't care.
Guys,
correct?
I found out the flavour of the baby.
I don't think you care.
It is a boy.
It's a well done.
And what's its name?
Jose.
Uncle Jase. Uncle of the year.
Jose?
Jose. How gorgeous. Jose Hawkins.
No, it's not
Divine.
mine. God, no, it's not mine. No, it's my sister-in-law's. It's not mine. I'm not
Isn't
taking
it?
them.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
So you went to
now,
Coles.
a few people said to me the other day when you
Yeah.
were talking about the baby that they got very confused how you were saying it was your wife's brother-in-law had a baby or something. It
No,
was
no,
all
my
very
wife's.
confusing
No, it's
the
my
way-
wife's sister, so it would be my sister-in-law. Yeah, had the baby.
Got
the,
it.
the baby boy.
it. Baby boy.
Baby
and
boy.
what's his name?
Working title is Jose.
Welcome to the world.
But I will have a confirmation on that tomorrow.
when you go and buy a card and a present.
That's right. Yes, we bought the present.
What about people who name their babies and then change them like months later?
Oh, you know what I've never gotten into?
Well, you can do it, can't you?
I've never gotten. We changed Hudson's middle name.
Hang on. When do you need to fill out the
what was
birth
it?
certificate? 6 months later, isn't it?
No. Birth certificate's at the hospital.
Oh, on the day.
On the day.
day.
Oh, geez, that's pressure.
Yeah, because some people go.
Just like
oh,
when
no.
you get a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yes. Yeah. Build-A-Bear. You don't walk out of that store and say, "I filled out the voucher later."
Do you need to give them a driver's license or something to say
No,
that?
no.
No, it's just a bit of paper and say, here you go.
Yeah. And you know it's
Whatever you like.
The trippiest thing when you're leaving the maternity ward is they go, all right, well, good luck. That's it. There's nothing to sign.
nothing more.
Nothing. No signing.
See you later.
It's harder getting out of SeaWorld on the Gold Coast than a maternity ward. There's no gift shop or anything.
No
to
gift
walk
shop.
through.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But how old was Hudson when you changed his middle name?
About a year. Yeah.
And how do you change it?
Oh,
Oh, a lot of paperwork.
Do you have to go-
A lot of paperwork, yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
and why?
Because we realised it was Hudson James Hawkins, and we were like, why did we call him James? And
Why?
I think we had no
Well,
idea.
there's nothing wrong with
Yes.
it.
like
No,
it.
but there was no family
So
left.
what did you change it to?
Well, we changed it to my dad's name.
Oh,
so
that's
Hudson
nice.
Paul Hawkins.
Oh.
Yeah. So at least it
that's
had
sweet.
Okay.
a lot of paperwork though. A lot of,
For a middle name.
oh, yeah.
So you don't need to do that when you change your dog's name. You just change it.
You can't change your dog's name.
You
Can you?
get- a lot of people change the dog's name.
Yeah,
If
see,
When
if
did you
they-
change your dog's name?
No, I haven't. But what I'm saying is, if you go and pick up a rescue dog and it's Pamela,
Oh,
but they don't want Pamela, they want to change Pamela to Audrey.
But isn't it confusing? Like, I remember after we changed out his middle name, I was screaming his
Yeah.
name at the park for weeks, and he didn't know if I was talking to him or a different Hudson.
it's really confusing for a dog
Yeah.
and a human, I
Yes.
suppose. But a dog more so. They don't get it.
Come here, buddy. Come on. All right, let's get into it. We got a fun show coming up for a Thursday today, everybody. A lot of free stuff up for grabs, including tickets to get you out and about these holidays. More details next.
I went out for dinner last night with, I was supposed to be going with two friends.
Oh, yeah.
And I hadn't seen them for a while. They're a couple. And Clint, you're going to love this. They were like, could we go at early? They work early mornings too. They're like, could we go like 4:35? And I had things on. I was like, can we make it 7:30?
Yeah.
And for some reason, they just kept saying, oh, what about 5? Or maybe the next day we could do 5. And I was like, So weird. And I can't do tomorrow. So I was like, well, no, we don't have to do it. We can just, meet for a drink or whatever. And then eventually she goes, no, it's fine. Let's do 7:30. That's fine. But it'll just be me. So her husband couldn't come. And I was like, is everything okay? And she said to me, we both can't come because we both can't leave the house at the same time because our dog is now scared of the dark.
The dog is scared of the
The
dark.
dog is scared of the dark, so
The
one of
dog
them
has
has to stay
become
home.
scared of the dark, so they won't go out after dark and leave the dog at home.
Well, that's
I'm like,
absurd.
what if you leave the lights on, guys?
Get a nightlight.
No.
Yeah, so what? That's going to ruin their lives.
Yeah, it's going to ruin their lives.
And power bill.
Oh,
Like I've had
what?
my little sausage dog got anxious for a while,
From
and
the
he
dark?
barked a lot. No, well he was just I think a bit lonely. Remember I got that thing that stopped him barking.
Who
It
is
makes
it?
high pitched noises.
Oh, the shock collar.
No, I didn't get the shot collar. I never got the shot collar. We are not a shot collar family. No, I bought the dog the thing that when he barks, it plays a really high pitched sound that humans can't hear, but he
shocks
can.
his
And
ears.
he just doesn't
Not his
really
throat.
sit out the front and bark anymore.
No, well,
But is that the most
laying on
unhinged
the floor
thing you've
shaking.
ever heard?
Yeah, that's strange. That's very, very strange. People do some strange things for their pets,
For their
though.
pets.
Do
See,
they not?
now hang on, I was thinking about this, right?
Well, you're a reptile guy, so you wouldn't get it.
No, because thrives in any condition, really.
No, we can't come out in the cold. I'm sorry.
No cold.
I can't come to dinner in winter. It's hibernating.
It's got the heat light on.
Yeah.
Does it hibernate?
Mate, for 6 months of the year,
It
that
doesn't
thing is
get out of-
asleep.
What?
The lizard?
The lizard. We don't touch it for 6 months of the year.
It's
It
just
sits in-
sleeping.
yeah.
What a
What do
life.
you mean?
It's like having a teenage son. It just sits in its little cave and doesn't move or
Cave?
sleep.
So you can't get it out and play with it in that time?
No, it's
I mean, do you
hibernating.
play
at
with
the
it?
moment,
What
it's
do they do
asleep.
with that lizard?
It's hibernating.
And what does it do? Just sleeps.
Just sleeps. It's
No,
the
does it eat?
best pet ever.
Eat?
No.
It doesn't eat.
Doesn't cost me a cent.
How often do you have to feed it
What
when
a
it's
strange
awake?
animal.
Thought you were about to say walk it. Like every couple of days, chuck a worm in or a...
Well, it's
A
hibernating.
dead mouse?
No.
Do they eat dead mice?
No, that's a snake.
So how do you know when it's not hibernating?
Well, it comes out.
And
then
asks for a worm.
And then it does the thing that Lauren loves. It sheds its skin.
Oh, and it pops off that little bit of skin in its ears and its nose.
Oh, it's
I got right in the algorithm of that for a
It's
while.
incredible. You sit there on a Friday night, some
So
tweezers.
does
peeling
it
the skin
decide
off.
when it
It only-
when it wants to come out?
Yeah.
Like it just surprise.
Hello, I'm ready for my worm.
When is it? About September?
Yeah, I think so. It's like
Does it eat live worms or dead worms?
live worms.
Just
Because
like
remember, I was at my friend's house with the snake, and he was cooking dinner for us all, and the kids came out, and they're like, "We've got to feed Shoelace, the snake." And I was like, "What do you feed Shoelace?"
Oh,
and it was out of the freezer.
Yeah.
They pulled like a frozen dead mouse.
But you got to
and then
defrost it.
He
What, in
put
the
it in
microwave?
boiling
Yeah.
water like a tea bag. No, he put it in a cup of boiling water like a tea bag with its tail hanging out like you would a tea bag, and dunked it until it defrosted.
And then you got to dangle it in the cage like the mouse is alive.
Why would you have a reptile?
Don't judge me. I'm not doing a
Get a
mouse.
dog, mate.
you what?
I'm not doing a mouse.
Well, no,
like,
because it's hibernating. It's not eating anything.
Do you buy worms or do you have to get them out of the garden?
no. You just buy them at the pet store.
Sorry. When did
At
it?
the pet shop. You
when
buy
did it?
worms.
When did it go to sleep?
A couple of months ago.
Right.
No, it's
When
alive
is it expected to wake up?
in a couple of months. Mate, what a life.
Is it
So could
though?
you go on holidays and just leave it there?
Yeah, you just get the neighbours to run in like when it's awake.
But it's hibernating.
No, when it's hibernating,
Oh.
it's all good, mate. Just leave it. It's good to go.
I was out for dinner with friends recently,
It's the best
and
pet in the world.
they've got a lizard, and the lizard got gout.
What? Drinking too much?
The lizard got gout, and they had to inject this like gout medication in between its scales every day. And we were
Oh,
out-
no,
Do you
that's
think
a lot
people
of-
just want to get out of going for dinner with me? Because she was like, I got to go give the lizard its gout medication.
Well, that was what I was going to say yesterday. After I hung up on the phone from you, because you told me about this yesterday, I'm like, dog's scared of the dark. And I was like, no, they just both don't want to go to dinner. And there'd be some battle over there right now going, you go. No, you go. You haven't seen Lauren for a while. You go. But the
strange.
ultimate rock, paper, scissors, that game.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you want to look
well,
after
call
the
me
lizard?
when your pet's got
Well,
gout.
it's easy. It's hibernating.
Jase.
Exactly.
Don't
yeah.
need to do anything
Yeah.
with it. Just leave it.
It's great.
I don't know why I'm so thrown.
What if there's a power outage and the heat light goes out? Would it
No,
die?
that's a problem.
Oh,
That's a problem. Yeah.
Don't people bury their turtles?
Turtles?
when they're dead.
No. They bury them.
What?
They bury them in the backyard during winter.
No,
And
they put them in the freezer, I
That's
think.
a hungy. Like,
No, they actually bury them and like, see you later, see you in 6 months. And they shovel the dirt on them.
I can't confirm.
No,
what
they-
to-
no,
really?
they absolutely
Brody?
do.
You buried a few
I've seen
things.
them put them in the freezer before, but I think it's like the freezer can't be on, but it's like a little cave for them.
People are often known to bury their turtles because in the wild, turtles hibernate by burying themselves under sand during colder months and to cool down during warmer periods.
I mean, what about that?
Yes, that.
Gee, you wouldn't want to
We
forget.
need
And then
Ra-
Dad
we
goes
need
and
Ranger
renovates the
Stacey.
backyard.
Ranger Stacey, we need her.
What's she
not.
doing?
I think she's been buried.
No, she.
Oh, she's just.
Jason?
Sorry.
Has she?
No, she's still
No.
around.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I was watching inappropriate clips
She's not
of
with
her
the
and
turtles.
She's hibernating.
she
What do you
is.
mean?
She's
You're
been
watching
hibernating.
inappropriate clips of her.
No.
What inappropriate clips were you watching of Ranger Stacey?
Let me finish. There's some.
You did finish.
There's some. Lauren!
Oh, no. I,
Just before we move on, can I clear something up? I was saying.
Please do.
We're talking about Ranger Stacey.
Yes.
Before the break, and I was saying I was watching naughty videos of her online.
yeah, that's inappropriate.
No. I meant like old
Old
No,
video.
hang on. Old outtakes of her on Agro's Cartoon Connection.
I was going to say she was on Agros, but was she also on Totally Wild?
Yeah, she was on Totally Wild and she'd do clips on Agros.
What, she did a crossover?
Yeah, she
Well,
did.
wasn't that
Yeah.
Anne
Like she-
Marie's?
Well, she'd go
Oh,
on
show?
she'd go on Agro's Cartoon Connection, like to do wildlife stories. And then I went down a real rabbit hole watching Agro naughty outtakes. So Agro's a puppet we all grew up with.
Yes.
Yeah, Agro was rude.
He was a little bit. Check out this clip. I found it. It's
Look what I've got, Agro. Look at this.
What's it called?
Well, he doesn't have a name.
so it was a troll doll on a pencil.
Troll. It's called a good luck troll.
All right, yes.
Have a look at him.
Yep.
See? There he is. I'll just turn him around. Look at him.
Geez, I reckon my hair would go like that if I had a pencil up my ass as well.
This was kids' television. This is kids' television.
I had one of those trolls that would
That's
sit on the end of
funny.
the pencil.
Oh, good news. Good news.
What year would that have been?
Hang on. Good news. Ranger Stacey alive.
What about Anne Marie?
Don't know.
Benson Boone, so hot right now, right? He's released
So
a new
hot
album.
right now.
Oh no.
What's happened? What? What's wrong?
You're not practicing the flips, are you?
No.
I thought this
I
is where that
never
was
wear
go-
an outfit that tight either.
I don't get airborne. Absolutely not. I'm very uncoordinated
Right.
when it comes to.
I like the new album, though.
Calisthenics.
My kids were doing the Benson Boone flips on the trampoline the other day, and I'm like, Dad does not want to spend the afternoon at Sandy Hospital. Can we not do this?
Oh yeah. Off the couch. Where he does it off everywhere, off the
Yeah,
piano,
everywhere.
off the yeah.
Any-
He's very fit.
Any height, he gets airborne.
One of my mates uploaded a photo this morning in the gym, Gym Bros, with Benson Boone. Now, he's
Where?
he's currently somewhere in Europe. I don't know exactly
Europe.
where. But he's on holidays, and
Europa.
he did it. Well, it's on the story, so it's going to disappear quickly. But there you go.
Yep.
The caption says,
Quick, hold it down so we can say-
Legend
Oh.
Benson Boone. Anyway, he got a follow from Benson Boone. How good's that?
So
I'm
hang
just-
on. This is your
Which
mate.
friend?
Your mate's not in the entertainment industry.
No.
He's just
a gym bro.
over in the UK.
Yeah. He's a bit of a fitfluencer,
Right.
if I can say that. He's got sort of like 100,000
Who is it?
followers. My
I
mate
want to see his
Braden.
photo online.
Braden.
Anyway, he...
Braden who? I'm looking him up as we speak.
So he's just done a workout with the Boone. With
Hang
the
on.
BB.
Hang on. Work out with the Boone or work out in the same gym?
I think in the same gym, but they might have because Braden's such a like a Fitspo kind of guy.
Yeah.
They might have
Can you spot me?
traded notes and then got a follow. So my question to you is, who's the most famous person you've got a follow from on Instagram?
Oh.
Well, I mean, Lauren's
Oh.
Lauren's got a couple. Jase?
God only knows. No one?
Most famous person you've got. What about you, Clint?
I thought you were going to say, who did you meet in the gym?
Oh, no. Well, who did you meet in the gym?
I remember the famous Margot Robbie story when she was on her honeymoon with her partner and they were on like this deserted island.
Oh, yeah.
And they went to the hotel gym and he was wearing extremely short shorts.
Oh.
Like his tackle was almost out the side.
You're kidding.
And she's like, baby, can't wear that to the hotel gym. And he's like, we're on an island. Like, who are we going to run into? And
Who was there?
they walk into the hotel gym and they're on the treadmill and they look to their right and Oprah Winfrey is there.
Oprah? Was Gail there too?
No, wait for it. And then Margot's...
Where Oprah goes, Gail goes.
Well, Margot's chatting with Oprah. Meanwhile, her partner's freaking out because his tackle's hanging outside his shorts.
Well, he went free ball.
And then that's when Oprah says, hey, you've got to meet Michelle and Barack Obama. And they're on the bikes next to the gym. In the gym.
No.
In the gym.
No.
Margot's partner's little man hanging out the side.
Well, it wasn't
awesome.
Outside.
They were short shorts.
Did they all follow each other on the gram?
I don't think they follow each other on the gram.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, they would have. They would have given each other a follow back for sure.
The
Do you want me to check? Do you want me to check if Michelle Obama follows Margot Robbie?
Yes, please.
The Obamas would have
Bob.
security detail as well, wouldn't they? Were they on the other treadmills running
Probably,
alongside?
yeah, in the suits.
Because when Barack used to go for a run, because he's a fit man,
Yeah.
front and back, security.
I went running with John Howard once.
Did you? He's a walker, though.
Yeah. Well,
That makes sense. Were you in a tracksuit as well?
Yes, I was.
Were you?
We're waiting to get him outside. Not get him.
What do you mean?
Oh, no. We're waiting to interview. He was running for Prime Minister and he was in
Hang
Brisbane.
on, you can't say... Did he know he was about to be interviewed or did you just turn up?
We just turned up. We just knew he'd go for his morning walk. So we waited outside the hotel and he came out in his little Aussie tracksuit and
And you sidled up next to him.
we joined the walk.
Was it in parachute material?
Yes.
Like,
So we took the audio back to the radio station to listen to the chat. That's all we could hear.
oh, shame.
It was like we had the mics too close to his pants. Well, good morning, everybody. Just going 22-7. Big game tonight for the Roos.
Well, big game for the Dogs as well.
Yes.
Tom Liberatore is celebrating 250 games.
And it's the 100th anniversary of
the Roos.
of the North Melbourne Football Club.
The Kangaroos.
Kangas.
Yep, big.
Do Kangas get up, Clinty?
Probably not.
No.
But interestingly, Dennis Pagan, former Kangaroos coach, premiership coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He's going to deliver a bit of a rev up
I
for
love
the
that.
boys.
Love that.
Bit retro tonight, so
Good
that'll
luck
be interesting.
to Charlie Comben and the boys.
Yes.
Celebrating the 100th.
Charles,
And
Chom.
then tomorrow night, got my pies taken on the blue baggers. However, I'll be watching in the car parked outside school because it's school.
Why? What's tomorrow night?
School disco night.
So what do you
come
need
on.
to
Surely
do?
they could put you dads in a hall with a big TV to
you
watch
security?
it somewhere and have
That's
a few
what
beers.
I thought, Lauren. Yes. No alcohol on the school grounds. So I'm going to have to get a mini keg.
What
and fill
time does the
car.
school disco kick off?
Just before the first bounce, so around
that's-
7:20.
And how long does it go for? Like 2 hours?
The disco, yeah, about an hour. So you know the problem. The problem will be the disco will wrap up before the end of, like, probably the third quarter.
Oh, no.
So that's going to be a mad rush. Like, everyone get in the car quick. We've got to get
Hang
home.
on. But don't you live 1 minute from the school? Why would you sit in the car park for an hour and a half? Why don't you
Why
go
don't you
home?
just go home?
Couple of minutes from the school.
So, to her point,
Are you going to stay in the car park in the car?
I'll probably
Why
get a
wouldn't you
couple
go
of the
home?
dads in the car. We'll put the phone up on the dash.
oh, yeah.
What?
They might look sus.
No, you're not doing that.
It'll be
No
like-
one's doing that. You live like 2 minutes from the school. Why don't you just say, hey, dads, come over to my house. We'll watch the footy.
No.
And then we'll go back and pick up the kids after.
You're wasting time commuting,
You make
man.
life very difficult for yourself.
You turn up the car
You just
stereo.
make interesting choices.
It'll feel like you're at the G. The atmosphere will be amazing. Remember, take it easy on the roads again today with the wet weather. I'll tell you, it's wreaking havoc at the airport. Major dramas with anyone trying to
Is
get
it? It looks-
airport.
the airport out in Tullamarine.
Airport.
Dramas.
And also like terrible timing with school holidays starting, and it's always the week, like one of the busiest weeks at the airport when there's
Yeah.
weather issues.
You know how we had that work experience kid at the start of the
That's
week?
right.
He was in from Sydney. He got a
Hey.
flight back that afternoon. He was in the air for 2 hours and they diverted him to Canberra instead of Sydney. Like,
Oh no, that's so
No,
annoying.
that's wrong. They diverted him back to Melbourne.
he came back to Melbourne?
Yes.
I thought he went
I mean-
to Canberra.
Yeah, poor kid.
I thought it was
Why
Oprah.
did he come to us
Jace
from
didn't
Sydney?
even know his name, so Jace called him 3 different names yesterday.
Is he a super
What was the
fan?
work experience kid's name?
Jared.
Jared.
Jared. You told me it was Chase yesterday.
Anyway,
I can't remember his
No?
name either.
he was a lovely boy. Is he back in Melbourne?
Alex.
Where is he now? Melbourne? Sydney? Sydney?
Is it Alex?
Canberra. He's in Canberra. He's stuck in Canberra.
Hit the button.
Did he come all the way from Sydney to do work experience?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a fan.
Because didn't you see his
Wait,
face?
his name's Jose?
When we said,
No
mate,
way, Jose.
his face when we said he should have went into Nova Sydney, he was like, oh, yeah,
that's
it would have been a lot easier.
There's
That's
an
a
over
bit
in
closer.
Sydney?
Um,
Did he actually fly all the way from Sydney to do work
I think
experience?
so,
Yeah,
yes.
well, to be fair, I think he had a night out on the Sunday night, so then he just, nursed his hangover in here.
How memorable it was for us. What's his name?
Do not one of you remember his
Jose?
name?
I remember
Alex.
his name.
No. Chad.
It's a J.
Jeremy.
It's not a Jack.
Jeremy.
No,
Not
Jack.
Jay.
Jack was the
Paul.
other word.
Jeremy?
Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
It's not Paul.
And
Jose. That starts with a J.
Starts with
Should we know this?
yes. Starts with a D.
Darren. Daniel.
Dennis.
Daniel.
David?
Daryl.
Dan.
Dylan.
Derek.
Dylan.
Dylan!
Yes,
we
I-
miss you, Dylan.
Miss
Come
you,
back.
Dylan.
I said thanks, Dylan, when
Come
he
back,
brought me my
Dylan.
breakfast.
Lights on for Dylan.
We love you, Dylan.
Are we assholes?
Come back soon.
Are we?
I mean, to be fair,
Dylan doesn't know. He's still stuck in Canberra. Don't worry about it.
he can't hear. He's in a different state.
Oh, he'd know how to stream.
He'll do work
He would.
experience with Fitzy
He
and
would.
Whipper next time, and he'll have way more fun.
Can we please move on?
You sure?
Should we get Dylan on the line?
Can we get Dylan on the line, please?
Oh my god!
I want to know if Dylan had a good
Can we
time.
get Dylan to give us an air check? Just not that segment.
How do you get to do work experience with us? Like, what
a
have
really
you got
good
to do
question.
wrong to be shoved on our show?
I think it's called
Paulie?
parole. 13.
Did you have to fill out a report card for him, Brody?
Oh yeah, Brody. Did you have to? Was there like a?
Because you have to give them a review, don't you?
I don't think it was through
Like on Uber
school.
Eats. 5 stars.
Hit the button.
Hit the
It
button.
was
Did
through
we pay him
radio
$5
school.
a day?
Oh, through radio
He went to-
school.
Is there a radio
There's
school?
a radio school?
Hey, 13.
Did anyone here go to radio school?
No, we probably
no.
should have. Hey, 13, 24, 10. Where did you go for work experience?
Okay.
Because
That's
I
a
know
good
there
one.
are, there is some cool ones out there.
And what are you doing now?
That
Did it
is-
work out
this is-
for you?
This is better than what we were going to do.
Yes.
Yeah,
you know-
way better.
Do you know where I went?
Oh,
Where?
okay. So hang on. Let's guess this. Let's guess this. So you had
Probably
a part-time
Triple M.
job at David Jones. Was it in the industry?
David Jones.
No, it was actually David Jones.
You did, and then you graduated to an employee.
Well, they thought, look, because they had to teach me how to use the cash register, so they were like, well, now that we've taught him how to use the cash register
You
and
might
he's
as well
been here for a
stay.
week, we might as well pay him and give him shifts on Saturdays.
But when you did work experience, did you have to get paid $5 a day? I think we got $5 a day. Like, what is the point?
No.
Well, they had to pay you. You weren't allowed to work for free. You had to get $5 a day.
No, I didn't know that. Where did you do work experience?
I did it at 9.
I did it at Channel 9 too.
See, we're institutionalised.
And I did it.
I think it's called
I did
Stockholm
it in the
Syndrome.
newsroom.
Hey guys,
I did it in the newsroom.
guys, should we get awkward?
But you weren't there yet, Clint.
Let's get awkward because
What do you mean?
our work
Why?
experience friend joins us on the line.
Dylan!
No, David.
No, it's Dylan.
Is it?
Dylan?
Jose!
Hello.
What's your name, please?
It's it. Oh, excuse me,
Dylan.
it's Dylan.
It's Dylan.
Dylan.
Dylan, how was-
We
Told you.
knew that.
How was the flight back from your time with us?
It was interesting. Let's put it that way. I was due to fly Tuesday night, and we got to Sydney only to turn back home.
Right.
Sorry, only to turn back to Melbourne, I should
Oh.
say.
Okay. How memorable was your time with us?
Any feedback? What were you?
What was the highlight?
What were you? Yeah, what was the highlight, and what were you surprised by seeing behind the scenes on the show?
Good question. A little show on the spot there. I got to do a little bit of everything, I would say. Seeing everything work, seeing everything behind the scenes, and actually being able to, I guess, physically talk to the listeners and operate the call phone system, the phone call system.
Oh, yep, we put him on the phones. Yes, Lauren.
Now, Dylan, did you think it was going to be part of the job title when Clint asked you to go and pick up some takeaway for breakfast for him, take it out of the takeaway box and put it on a plate with cutlery?
Hey,
Did he ask you to feed him as well?
Well, look, I didn't, and had I known that, maybe I would have reconsidered my decision. I'm kidding.
Hey, Dylan, who do you think works the hardest?
Oh,
Who do I think works the hardest? Oh,
Probably
that's,
Dylan.
Out of you three or out of all the
No,
producers
out
as
of
well?
us three.
Out of you three?
No, out of everyone. Give everyone
look, if I'm
a
honest,
turn.
I'd have to say Jase.
We'll leave it there.
See you, Dylan. Cut him off. Hang him up.
See you, Darren. Thanks for joining us.
Love you, Jose. You are welcome.
Hope Canberra's not too cold.
You are welcome anytime, my friend.
Thank you. See you next time.
See ya.
See ya.
He was a nice lad.
He's a good lad. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Lovely boy.
what are we asking on 13 24 10?
Who did we
What'd
just
you do
speak
for work
to?
experience?
What's your name?
No, 13, 24, 10.
We are assholes.
No,
are.
we're mucking around. Dylan's great.
Dylan
we love
was
him.
fantastic.
He's been with us a couple of times and he is welcome
Has he
back.
been with us a couple of times?
Yes, Clint.
Was this a return voyage?
Has he?
Yes.
Oh,
I've
no.
never seen him before.
Third. Listen to you two. 13, 24,
sorry, man.
10.
No, we loved Dylan. You know what? Dylan's just a good sport. We knew we could have a bit of fun with him.
Yeah, exactly. 13, 24, 10. Where did you go on work experience? We're talking work experience this morning. Where did you go for yours?
Question.
Question.
Do the kids get paid work experience?
No.
They don't.
You're
'Cause
not supposed to. No, it's just work for
no,
free.
you did. I remember it
What?
was $7.
No, we got $5 a day.
Yeah,
We didn't.
$7.50 a day or something like
Maybe
that.
it was a Victorian thing because in Queensland you just worked for free.
No, there was some weird rule that was like you actually can't just get children to
Yeah.
work for you for free.
Yeah.
So you had to pay us at least minimum. And some places got paid. So I remember worked at Channel 9, did my Year 10 work experience, and I got $5 a day. And there were other people that was like, no, I'm getting $5 an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. I used to get jealous of the kids
really
that would
living.
like go and work with the cops for a week or have like a cool work experience.
Usually if you've got an in.
Yes.
So you need an in. Someone who knows
Mine was
someone.
cool though. I thought that was cool. I was like 15 and I sat in the newsroom, and then we had Ellie Langdon on the other day, and I was talking about how I did my work experience at a current affair, and I was helping answer the phone for all the crazy people that wanted to cut down their neighbours' fences and things.
I just remembered something.
What?
Clint, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I may have thrown you in for something. My
Oh dear.
No,
Careers Day.
they can't come to...
my
Work
nephew
experience in me.
Hamish, who lives in Brisbane.
Yes.
Hamish.
Hamish.
His mum, my sister, Letitia.
Yeah, Letitia.
Rang and was like, Hamish,
Letitia.
Hamish needs to do work experience.
Oh,
can he
what?
come down and sit in on the show? And I'm like, is he interested in radio? And she goes, no, he really likes sport. And I'm like, oh, no, I'll get him with Clint at Channel
Tony
9.
Jones would love it.
Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Go on, Stan.
Are
Absolutely.
you joking?
No, come on, mate. Help a kid out. He just wants to be a little Stanaway.
Yeah. Be a good guy.
Do you want me to tell the
Hamish
child?
would love it.
No.
Well, no, maybe he should go to the newsroom in Brisbane.
No,
That would be better.
no.
Was he staying at your
Who
house?
reads the sport in
while he's here?
Brisbane,
No,
Clint?
I said you got room. Let's go to Josh. Hello, Josh.
Morning, guys. How you going?
We're good. Where'd you do work experience?
Good.
I did work experience at a place in Epping to sell dirt bikes, actually. believe it or not.
Cool.
Did they let you take him for a
Oh,
ride?
that's cool.
No, they didn't. But when I did work there, I actually managed to sell a few because I've always had that natural gift where I could just talk to
Gift
anyone.
the gab.
and-
How old?
yeah,
How old
pretty
were you?
much. I was only, I think, 15 or 16 at that time,
And
actually.
he's selling dirt bikes.
What do you do
That's
now?
a fun work experience selling dirt bikes.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I've grown up with them in where I lived in Greenvale when I grew up. We had actually a dirt bike track in my backyard, believe it or not.
Sick.
That's sick. I'll tell you what, whoever was the sales assistant that was there with you on the day would have been like, put my code in for the sale.
Oh, the commission.
Yeah, I want the commission.
Yes.
You can't be getting commission on work experience. Let's go to Mill Park. Julia, good morning. Where was your work experience?
Good morning, guys. So I went into the city, one of the aquatic centres into the city to think I was going to be teaching or co-teaching swimming lessons. And instead, they put me cleaning the showers that when you come out of the pool to rinse off.
I mean, to be fair, Julie, if I rocked up with my 3-year-old for a swimming lesson, it was a work experience kid teaching him how to swim,
Yeah.
I'd be a bit concerned, you know?
But cleaning the
Maybe not.
showers is a bit rough.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, and swimming pools can be so dirty
Manky.
all around, like the change rooms. They're wet and...
Imagine going back to school. What did you learn? How to get rid of tinea.
Christian. Morning, Christian.
How are you guys?
We're good. Where do you do work experience?
I did work experience when I was 15 years old with a building company in Montmorency.
and 22 years later, I work for the same company, but now they're taking it over.
Hey, that's good. So you
You
get
just
in.
never left.
Did they let you fire the nail gun during work experience week?
They didn't let me do much, actually. I only took a hold of string line and sit in the car most of the time. But it was a good experience.
You'd be running the company now, Christian.
Oh, just about.
Good man. Good man. See, I told Hamish.
Good. So work experience really does work sometimes.
I told Hamish, Lauren, like when he goes to work with Clint, Clint will probably let him like ask a few of the questions when he's interviewing footy players and stuff.
Definitely. Just get him on the desk. He'll probably do a better job.
Yes, I was like,
Sunday
Hamish,
nights, to be honest.
Uncle Clint's not going to make you sit in the car, mate. You'll be in there. If they're breaking a story.
I'll palm him off to TJ, to Tony Jones. He'll teach him a thing or two.
Tony would love it,
He
wouldn't
would.
he? He's so nurturing like that of
very
young
patient.
people. He would love it. Oh, yeah. Loves meeting new people.
All of a sudden, I'm concerned for my nephew. 13, 24, 10, we are talking work experience.
Hello, Nadia.
Hi, good morning.
Where'd you do it?
In a morgue and in a funeral
Oh,
home.
no.
Yep.
Was it your idea?
Yeah.
What do you see? What do you do?
Bit of everything, actually. I did all the nice things, like I wrote all the contracts and I wrote answered the phone and arranged the flowers, but I also got to go in the car and pick up the deceased person a few times.
I don't know if I
Did you see the bodies?
Yeah.
I did.
I don't know if I want like my loved one dying and then the white ladies rock up with the gloves.
Yeah.
And I'm
hats.
like, who's that? And they're like,
15-year-old work
this is Nadia. She's on work experience. There's poor Nadia, not sure how to undo the stretcher. Like,
Nadia, do you still work in that industry now?
sounds like it.
No, but it was the plan.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
it all worked out with a girlfriend of mine, and we thought she'd be the criminal the person who does checks all the bodies, and then she'll hand over my business card. and
Oh,
I'll
like
put them on the
forensics.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I thought you meant she'd commit the crime
you're
and then
starting
you
a
take care of the
business
body.
together.
Yeah, right.
No, that's a hectic job for a 15-year-old.
Mate, I know two guys that got out of radio and got into funeral directing.
Really?
Because they felt like the industry was more secure.
What, the industry's dying? Is that what
Well, it is.
Well, ours is. Theirs is alive and well. Well, good morning, everyone. Just gone 13 past 7. Crazy news coming out of America.
Sean Diddy Combs.
Yeah, Sean Diddy Combs.
Diddy.
So a bit of a split verdict.
So he still could do jail time?
He will do
or-
jail
He
time,
will, but
yeah,
what about
yeah.
time served?
Yeah.
Well,
The two things that he has been found guilty on have a maximum of 10 years each, I
that's
believe,
right.
but there
Right.
is no minimum sentence on either of those charges.
So it's going to come down to the
And
sentencing.
he's already done about... How long's he been in there already? Clint? About 18 months?
Probably 18 months, yeah.
Yeah. But found not guilty of the more serious or most serious charges, which is racketeering.
Bloody hell. And
Yeah.
we're still waiting for the jury to come in on the mushroom case.
Yeah, they're going to be they're out deliberating for a fourth day.
Yeah, we didn't
So the
think
jury's out on that.
Jury's out.
We did not think it would go on that long, did we?
Well, no, you didn't think.
Yeah, we made our-
What did I
Clint,
say?
You predicted Friday.
I said Thursday afternoon or Friday afternoon.
Yeah, you're playing on the weekend card.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You watch a lot of Judge Judy, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I love Judge
But she's
Judy.
very quick.
Yeah, she is.
She's
well,
rips the
she's got
Band-Aid
the
off.
ads coming.
If you're not prepared in her courtroom,
Yep.
you're buggered.
Because it's her courtroom.
Yes, the decisions are final.
It's Judge
The people
Judy.
are real.
The cases are
Oh,
real.
sorry, cases.
That's it.
Cases are real. Decisions are final.
Hey, coming up this hour, guys, I need some advice. I am leaving the suburb on the weekend.
Take your
Good
passport.
on you. That's
Yeah.
a big move for you.
It
Are you
is.
taking anyone with you? Any family members at school holidays?
I've been
Or are you
invited
leaving them all
to
behind at
something.
school holidays?
But I need to know what the etiquette is. We'll get to that after 7:30. But coming up next.
Did you know Robert De Niro has 7 children?
Yeah, that's a lot.
And some freshies too.
Yes.
Well, he's 81, but his youngest child is 2.
Okay, we're going to come back and dive into this after Lewis Capaldi.
There's a big age gap going on here.
This is Survive. Good morning, Melbourne. You are on Nova 100. Lewis Capaldi, Survive, 19 past 7. This is Nova 100. Good morning. You are on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well.
Hey, Robert De Niro has been in the news a little bit recently. At the ripe old age of 81, he was spotted going to a Wiggles concert recently.
Yes.
Which some people love at all ages and some people can't stand at all ages. But that is because he's 81, but he's got a 2-year-old. And we were talking about it the other day.
Clint was just listening in your news earlier about Robert De Niro taking his family backstage to meet the Wiggles.
Yeah.
How many children does Robert
Boom, boom, chugga, chugga, big red car.
He's going to need a bigger red
Wait,
car.
how old are they?
His firstborn.
Yeah.
His first child was born in 1967.
And his last born, 2023. That's
Wow.
That's a little gap.
That's, yep.
Hang on. No. So There's 50 years difference.
Yeah.
Mate, there is, if
Yeah.
my maths
Oh,
serves me
my
right.
God.
That's crazy. Like,
51 years difference. The youngest is 2 and the oldest is
I mean, you would have
53.
thrown out the baby clothes. You got to buy new ones.
You got to buy...
Like, we're lucky we've managed to
Well, the
use the
fashion would have
same
changed.
pram for our eldest as we've used for our youngest.
Oh, so it's gone through 3.
No, wait. Has it lasted that long?
Yeah.
They're pretty durable, though.
Yeah, they really
They're
are.
very expensive, aren't they?
Yeah, we even pushed a friend of ours home in it from the Hampton Bowls Club once.
Well, like in a trolley.
But in the pram.
Oh, that's funny.
But what's the age difference between Hudson, your middle child, and Archie?
So
the baby?
Huddy's
He's not a baby
9 and
anymore.
Archie's 3. So 6 years, you know.
And does that feel
So
like
you
an
hung
eternity?
on to that pram for 6 years.
Well, Felix is 11, so we've had it
Yeah,
for
but
long.
I know. But then you knew you were going to have another one.
Tony Stanaway had my mum. She had my youngest sister, Michaela, when she was 42.
Yep.
Which was, I mean, it's sort of not so much these days, but
Back then,
it
yeah.
was considered, a little bit older.
Yeah.
And the difference between top and bottom, my brother Ryan, is around about 18 years.
Yeah, I think our
Is that
families are the
18
same.
years?
Because I've
Yeah.
got 3 older sisters, and they're semi-close, but the youngest, Latisha. So I'm 42. She'd be... She's going to kill me if I get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's just over 50.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Dad always said,
Tish.
he goes, you celebrate one anniversary and I got you.
Jason. But
He was
how old's
pretty
your
happy
older
about-
sister?
Oh, Dust.
Dust?
No,
Jace.
Michelle
Who's
is
the oldest? Michelle? No.
Yeah, Michelle.
Is Michelle the
A
oldest?
retirement home.
It should be close to 60 now, I reckon.
Wow.
I think so.
And
She's
you're
going to kill
40.
me
So
if I
you've got
get this
18
wrong.
years as well.
Yeah, it's about the same, Clint. Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Wow, that's a big age gap.
13, 24, 10 is our number. Let's talk age gaps this morning. What was the age gap between you and your sibling? Because it was funny when I remember being like maybe 3 or 4 and running into mum and dad's bed one night because I couldn't sleep, and I was laying there, and then we got a knock on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I distinctly remember my dad opening the door and a cab driver being there. Does Michelle Hawkins live here? Yep. Well, she's passed out and vomited in my cab. So she was like in party.
Yeah,
she was
you
in
would've
party.
She was
world.
living.
She was living.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, there I was.
And also, they would have been old enough to look after you, though. That's quite smart.
Yeah, they were. They'd do the school
Clint, did you ever have to
runs and-
babysit Michaela?
All of the time. All of the time.
Aren't you doing that now?
Yeah, she's living with me. Just can't get rid of it.
Seriously.
13, 24, 10 is our number. What's the age gap? I think Robert De Niro is going to be hard to beat. That's just shy
If
of
you're
50.
topping Robert
Yeah,
De
yeah.
Niro,
That's
we'll
incredible.
give you a prize.
Yeah. I listen to you, and my eldest listens to 3AW. 13, 24, 10 is our number. What's the age gap? Good morning, Melbourne. Liam Payne, Rita Ora for you here on Nova 100. We're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express. Great song. Hey,
Good song.
Great song. She's in town soon, actually. She's coming here in November.
Oh, we love Rita.
She's performing with Ricky Martin.
She bangs. Not
Who-
Rita.
who does?
No. Hang on, let me clarify.
I'm sure
I don't
she
think
probably,
Ricky and
I'm sure
Ricky
she
Martin
probably
and
does.
Rita Ora are
no.
shebanging.
No.
You got yourself into this one. You get yourself out of it.
Rita doesn't have what Ricky wants. I'm saying Ricky Martin. She bangs. Great song.
Right. But she
Great song.
might also
Banger.
bang.
Banger.
You know.
Who am I to
You-
judge?
you know.
Hey, speaking of judging,
sure she does.
there is something that
Does
we
she?
all grew up with that has really rattled the Gen Zers out there. We're going to get to it after the 7:30
Oh.
news. First, though, we're talking age gaps, guys.
But before we get to that, because you've got 18 years between you and your oldest sibling, Jase, and Clint's family has 18 years age difference too amongst all the kids, and Robert De Niro has 51 years age difference between his youngest and his oldest.
Yep.
So
we want to know what the age gap is in your family.
He took his youngest off to see the Wiggles the other day. So that's when a lot of people went, hang on a second. Is this your grandchild?
Being a good dad.
Or your parent? Let's hit the phones. Danielle on 132410. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's the gap?
I've got an older son that's 40 and a younger son that's 16.
Oh, at least,
that's good.
That's good.
What's that, 24 years?
Yeah. So what, he would have been...
And then the oldest grandchild, she'll be turning 13 this year.
Oh, that's close to the youngest.
I love that. You know, when you meet people and they're like, this is my nephew and he's older.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Can I ask Danielle one more question?
Funny, because when the older ones were going to school, they used to think that the brother was the father and I wasn't anything. I was just nothing. And it was like, you could have passed. Yeah. You could have had them.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Yeah, seriously.
That's your dad.
24 years.
All right, not my dad. It's my brother. Hello, Courtney.
Let's go to Courtney in Bayswater. Good morning.
Hello.
What's the go? Age gaps. Let's hear it.
Yep. So I'm 30 and my youngest sibling is 7. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty good.
You could be mum.
23.
Yep, you could be
Oh
mum.
my God, how's the three of us trying to do the maths on all
we're
of this?
terrible.
Also,
radio people doing that.
23 years.
A lot of work.
Actually, a year younger than my daughter.
Sorry?
She's a year younger than my daughter.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing. So your daughter's auntie is younger than her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
What inspired the
that's what I was just saying.
What inspired the
The what, Clint?
the late one?
The comeback
late
tour?
one. Yeah. Why did we decide to? Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you've got 11 children or you've got 11 siblings?
11 siblings.
That's a lot. That's
Whoa.
Oh, mate. And then when
That's a big Christmas.
Spread out so much, family. What are we putting on this week? A 30th or a 7th? You know what I mean? Like you can't be reusing.
Yeah, both. You could have this.
Oh, imagine the storage at their place for decorations. Hello, Jasmine.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. We're talking age gaps. What do you got?
So there's 21 years between me and my sister, so my only sibling on my dad's side. And I was having my son 6 months after my sister was born.
Oh, my God.
Wow, there you go.
Do they hang out?
No, they actually don't. I don't see that side anymore.
Oh,
but
yeah, right.
there's quite a few age gaps in there. Like my cousin, my cousin and my auntie were all like 3 months born apart. And then my auntie has an older niece that's 5 years older than all of us.
Yeah, right. Because, like, Lauren, remember back in the day,
confused.
you'd be
I
like,
need a diagram.
I don't want my friends hooking up with my brother. Imagine if they were hooking up with your uncle because he was the same age.
Or younger.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It
Like,
could
it's
be.
just, I'm
But it also could be like your dad's friends hooking up with your sister.
Yeah.
depending on the age. Yes.
Yeah.
All above board. It's all above board. It just sounds weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just hit.
Yeah. Is this your partner?
I'm
Well,
very
that's actually my dad.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, you know what? Whatever works for you. Hey, 132410 is our number, right? We're going to come back and explain more, but Gen Zs have come out and they're rattled by landline phones.
Yeah.
Specifically the attachments to
Which
the
you
wall.
can it's easy to see why.
Well,
If they haven't
especially
used them.
The old school landline phone where it's like, tick, tick, ding, and it goes round. I'll tell you what, didn't you, would you guys change your presets on your home phone of your friends?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It was sort of like your MySpace top 5.
Yes,
you
it was.
changed them all the time for whoever your favourites were.
You pop that little plastic thing off and change the names.
Yep.
We're going to come back and chat about it next, but fun little game. 132410, give us a call if you have a landline phone.
Oh, who has a landline?
Call us on the landline. And then what we're going to
Are
do,
people still using them?
what we'll do is our producers are going to get 2 people up on mobiles and put them in the mix. And on the other side of this, we need to work out mobile or landline. Oh. Because some of the mobile lines are bloody clear these days.
Well, surely a landline is clearer. Landline
Who has
to
a
landline.
landline?
You would.
Like at offices, do people still work in offices?
Yeah.
We're in an office. We don't have landlines.
I've got a
here.
desk phone at Channel 9 which rings
Of
non-stop
course
when
you
I'm
do.
there.
Do you have
Is it one of those ones that you twist
Lauren,
around?
out of anyone I know that would have a landline at home, it'd be Clint Stenaway.
I've
Yeah,
got a,
he's
I
still
know
got
I've
his
got
Foxtel box too.
I do. I know I've got a phone number. I don't know. I haven't got a phone connected to it.
I'm going to buy you a phone for Christmas.
At home or at work?
No,
Get
at
me a
home.
cordless one, please.
13 24 10 is our number. Oh, the cordless phone. Wasn't that a revelation? 13 24 10. Do you have a landline phone? We're going to play landline or mobile next on Nova. This is Nova 100. You are on the air with Jase and Lauren. Coming up this morning at 8, your chance to win $5,000 cash.
Can I interrupt? I've got a word for it. I am
Astounded.
flummoxed.
Jace
It's
just said
very
the
nice.
strangest thing.
It's very nice.
Okay, look, we all have very different lives. Clint,
Very different.
you've got Stockholm Syndrome. You're at Channel 9 a lot.
Well,
Loz,
you've got Stockholm Syndrome. You don't leave your house.
Exactly, and Loz, you're out being social. And today, Clint's got a day off, and I just said in passing in the song, should we go do something socially together?
Should we hang out?
And I said, that's weirding me out. And then what did you suggest, Jace?
Go-karting.
In what world are you
Go-karting?
two spending
Something
your
laddie.
Where on earth do you go
Thursday afternoon
go-karting?
go-karting?
Do you want to go fishing? You want me to take you fishing?
It's too cold for that,
Okay.
surely.
We'll go. Well, there's indoor go-karting then.
Is it? I don't even know.
Yeah, we'll find one.
No, it's not fishing weather. I'd love you two to go go-karting, and I'd love to hear about it tomorrow, but I guarantee you it will not happen. There's one in
People think we're on a bus.
there's one not far from our station in South Melbourne.
Guys, haven't you seen the Mario
I've been
Kart go-karting in Melbourne?
There is more chance of you and I going for a pedicure than there is go-karting. Do you want to?
Yeah,
Why don't you go and do that?
Pedicure.
Let's go
Go
for
and get
pedicure.
massages.
Should we? Should we get a pedicure in South Melbourne?
Yeah, but no judging each other's hooves. All right,
No,
That's funny.
we'll get
13
foot massage together. That's real bromance kind of stuff.
13 24 10 is our number. We're just talking Gen Zers. There was an article floating around about they are shook by the wall socket of the phones that we grew up using. You know, like the big
Yeah.
prong
Yeah,
with
yeah.
they're like, what the hell is that?
Because most new houses don't have them in it, right?
Oh, mate, you know what?
If you
trips
built a
me
house
up?
now, you wouldn't put that.
Hang on, you're talking about where you got to put your finger in the number and it goes.
No. The socket
no.
where you plug the orange thing into
that
the
thing.
wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like down in the skirting board usually,
Yes.
isn't it?
Mate,
and then you
now
gotta tuck the cord in.
nowadays the PowerPoints have like USB sockets in them and
Yeah,
everything.
right.
Yeah, I know, but even now you're like, oh, there's a PowerPoint with a USB, and you're like, oh, it's too old. It needs to be USB-C.
I
They've
know.
already changed again.
I know, guys. Who's up for a cheeky game of landline or mobile?
Well, I'm shook that people still have them.
We have people listening to this show who have landlines at home.
So if that's the case, they're listening to the wireless in the kitchen.
Don't you get a landline with your...
What? Foxtel?
Foxtel
Yeah, you
box.
do. You actually do. I've got a phone number.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I've got a phone number too from like my Telstra and the home internet and my mobile phone, and they automatically gave me a home phone
Well, you-
number. But
you-
I don't even have a plug. in my house to
you plug
it
your
in.
fax machine in.
Lauren,
Remember that noise?
imagine... Oh, yeah. I'd pick up the phone. My sister would be like, get off! Using the internet. Imagine Clint picking up on a night out and the girl going, can I get your number? And you're like, yeah. And you give it...
9324.
I think I'm a 9420. I do have a business card, though. That'd be even worse, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Okay, all right, here's the go, guys. We're about to listen to the caller's quality. We
Okay.
need to pick mobile or home phone.
Quality. Let's listen to the quality, guys.
Who's first?
Paula.
Hi.
Oh, good morning, Paula. How are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
Oh, that is clear.
Paula, can I ask, how
That is-
long
that
have you
is
lived in the home that you live in now?
I'm actually in the office.
Oh.
Right. So this could be an
You're in the...
office landline.
Hang on. You're at work or you're in the home office?
No. I'm at work. My husband did night shift last night, so I clear out real early.
Yeah, right.
I reckon you're on a landline.
Look, it's very clear.
What do you do for a job, Paula?
I'm a financial planner.
Definitely a landline.
Yeah,
Finance people.
Yeah, landline. I reckon you've got a
They
radio
still use
on your
notebooks.
desk.
Exactly. We're
Pen and
locking.
paper.
We're locking in the landline. Is it a landline?
It is a landline, but I don't have a radio on my desk.
Oh. But that's all right. It's very clear, isn't it? Let's go to
Isn't it?
Mill Park. Hello, Julie.
Hello.
Mobile.
Julie, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 47.
Oh, listen to the
47.
quality.
Yeah,
That's it. We're locking in mobile.
You're in the Burnley Tunnel.
Yeah, is it a mobile?
It's a landline.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow. You need to get the Telstra technicians out there, sis.
Why
It
on
ain't
earth,
clear.
Julie, do you still have a landline?
They will be there between the hours of 1 and 9.
Jules?
Well, my daughter, who is 13,
Yeah.
still doesn't have a mobile phone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's when she gets home, she can call me when she gets home.
Okay.
And my parents
good idea.
pretty much still call me on the landline.
It's the grandparents that have them. My
Staggering.
Nana Marg, I still call the landline and she answers.
Hey, do you know what's cool? You know, phone booths around town, they're free now.
Are
Yeah.
they?
Totally free.
So you
Yeah.
don't need to do the reverse
No.
charge thing?
Hey, it's Jase, hit
1-800
one.
reverse.
Mum, it's
Yeah.
Jase, hit one. No.
Really?
Totally free. You can call a mobile from there.
Oh.
My,
Are you sure?
100%.
yeah, I think can you call a mobile or a landline?
No, you can call a mobile. I used it the other day.
What for?
It used to cost 40 cents. Remember you had to put the 227
Yes.
Yeah.
What about when your
What?
friends
Hang on,
got
we've-
mobile phones, they were all prepaid and someone had prank you, so you'd call them back and you had to pay
Yes.
for it? Oh,
We've skirted over this. What did you use the payphone for?
I was out walking with my son Archie, who's 3, and he
Yeah.
likes to play with the phone.
So what, you called yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Really tripped him out.
I always feel like they're dirty, those.
Oh, yeah, don't you worry. I bathed him in hand sanitizer when we were finished.
Yeah.
Let's go to Hyatt. Angela, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Hi, how you going?
Oh, listen to that strong, clear
that's
voice.
clear.
Is it though?
Angela, what's Hyatt like this morning?
What was that? Sorry?
Oh, mobile.
It's
Can't even hear
mobile.
me.
It's mobile. Is it mobile, Angela?
It is a mobile.
Yes.
But I do have a landline.
It's not
but
bad.
I do have a
That's
landline
pretty-
at home and I love it.
Do you?
Oh, you're a landliner as well.
Oh, so
I
what do
am
you
a
use the
landliner.
landline for?
Oh, it's usually to call parents. There's only 2 people that call that landline. It's usually
Yeah.
the parents.
And
that
usually
would
to call
it.
the
grandparents.
fish and chip shop down the road,
Yes.
put your order in.
You know what? Ange sounds like someone that would sit there with a Moscato and just sit on that landline all afternoon on the phone to
Yeah,
Debbie.
maybe Prosecco. Maybe not Moscato, but Prosecco. I'll give you that.
With the giant cord.
If you call the landline at my nan's house, she always thinks it's a call centre or a scammer.
Oh,
She's 96 and she answers like this. She goes, hello, every single time. And I'm like, hi, Nan, it's me. She goes, oh, thought you might have been a call centre. I'm like, good on you, Nan. You would have really scared them off with that voice.
It's a good tactic.
Hello.
All right, let's take one more.
Okay.
So cute.
Antoinetta.
Hello.
What a beautiful name,
Landline.
Antoinetta.
Someone with a
Thank
name
you.
like that would
You
have a
guys are
landline.
awesome, can I just
Oh,
say?
we think
thank
you're
you.
more awesome. So,
Thank you.
hang on. So, where are you right now?
In Preston.
Yeah, is that home?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Antoinetta,
There's no
how long have you
delay.
lived in that house for?
16 years.
I'm going to say someone with
Antoinetta, I feel like you would have one of those fluffy protectors over the toilet seat.
No, I'm not that much of a wog. I am a wog, but I'm not that much of a wog.
I'm locking in.
Oh, that is a landline.
That's a landline.
That's a landline.
Are we right?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
You guys are really good.
Oh, thank you, Antoinetta. You have a nice morning, Dale.
Thank you, you too.
No worries. Go mow the concrete. Hey,
I love
it's just gone.
I reckon she's never renovated that house. It's stayed exactly the same the whole
Exactly.
time.
The big lines on the gates. It is just gone. 5 to 8. Well, good morning, Melbourne. Let's do it. Every day we give you a chance to win $5,000, and today, hopefully, it is your turn. Sophie, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
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 Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Oh, you're a blue bagger. You're taking on my pies tomorrow night. Do you have a chance in hell?
I hate the pies so much, so I don't even know if I want to watch it because, bad.
'Cause you know what's
gonna
happen.
hopefully we get up.
Should they sack the coach, Sophie?
Hey,
No, it's not the coach's fault, it's the players.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
thank you, Sophie. Hey, Sophie, it says here you work in waste collection for animals. What
Yeah, waste.
exactly does that mean?
Well, I shouldn't have said it like that. I said the worst part of the job. I work for the council doing, like, picking up hard rubbish and stuff, but there are a lot of kangaroos in this country, as we all know.
Oh, right, okay, gotcha. Are you allowed to keep, like, if you pull up
kangaroo?
No. Like, if you, picking up an old couch on curbside collection, can you keep it?
I do actually have 3 kangaroos in my backyard, so...
I asked about the couch. Okay,
she's kept kangaroos.
She's got kangaroos.
Let's play for 5K. All right, Sophie, rules are simple. You will hear a question. You will hear a 3, 2, 1. You have to answer in that time, okay?
All right, gotcha.
I would say today's $5,000 question is guessable. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
If you don't know it straight away, guess. For $5,000, you got to get in before the buzzer.
2010?
No.
I don't even watch
much
South
earlier
Park.
than that.
1997.
I don't watch South Park.
Way
That's
off.
the worst.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm not a big fan
No.
It's a bit...
Cartman, they were pretty naughty, the South Park
Yeah, they
characters.
were.
Did you guys watch?
No, I was a Simpsons boy.
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
We're a Simpsons family, but I tried to watch South Park a couple of times and then my parents banned me.
Yeah, my 3-year-old loves it. Hey, it's just gone 19 past 8.
Kenny!
Who killed Kelly? Oh, no,
Hey, on the other side of this, I would like to pay tribute to some special people in our life. We're going to go there after Miley.
Guys, it's certainly been, I think it's safe to say, a really heavy couple of news days with what's been an awful scandal engulfing the childcare sector. And look, we're very mindful of who might be in the cars right now, so we're not going to dive into it.
Mm-hmm.
But Jase, you had a really good idea.
Thanks, mate.
Something that I think is really important to do right now.
Look.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all we were talking about in our house yesterday. And we actually had someone come over and look after one of the boys yesterday afternoon who we've known for years, Zoe, who's a babysitter of ours, and she works as a nanny and stuff, and I could see she was rattled yesterday. And I know her dad, Bernie, who is a swim teacher for young kids, and I know he was rattled, and I just really, my heart broke for anyone who works in early childhood education, nannying, daycare centres that just love their job, work their butt off.
Yeah, pour their heart and soul into it.
And
are
very,
wonderful, kind people.
Exactly, and very proudly look after our kids because, there was such a dark cloud over the industry yesterday, and I just felt for those people who, we spoke to someone yesterday who was in early childhood educator, and they were like, I'm feeling pretty down and embarrassed to go to work today. And it's like, no, you shouldn't. What you do is a thankless job. You've got such an impact on our kids, and we have been so lucky.
And there's a lot of educators out there really hurting.
Oh yeah, and Loz, we've been so lucky that we've kept in touch with a lot of kindergarten teachers from our first few boys. Heather and Karen, I just want to do a shout out to them. The kindergarten my youngest goes to, all 3 boys have gone there. And all 3 boys have been taught by those 2 ladies.
Cool, that's great.
And it's like seeing an auntie, like they're part of the family. And I just want to say to the people who look after our kids, Heather, Karen, Zoe and Erin, you guys are part of our family. You do a fantastic job, and I love the influence that you guys have on our kids. I really do.
Yeah, it's been a hideous week, and it's there's been a lot of things that have been really tough to talk about, tough to get our heads around. I think we all agree that the system has failed many, many people in this circumstance. But like you said, Jase, there are a lot of extraordinary, wonderful, kind educators out there who we think we should get around.
So you know what?
And tell them how grateful we are
Let's
for
say
them.
thanks.
Exactly. So this morning, rather than focusing on the dark part of this story, let's celebrate those people that have made huge impacts on our kids' lives. 13, 24, 10. Would you like to do a shout out to your kid's childcare teacher, nanny, babysitter?
I mean, as you say, there are so many people in the industry who are hurting right now.
Yeah.
So let's flip the script. for a morning and let's say thank you to the important people in the industry who make your children's life everything.
Okay, 13 24 10 is our number. What's great about them? Give them a shout out. Say thanks. You know, like
let's do it,
guys. My 3 kids are like mini me's.
Yeah,
the fact that these ladies have to deal with that. Hats off.
I wouldn't want to look after them.
You know what I mean? We love our early educators, and we want to say thanks. 13 24 10. If you want to do a little shout out, do you guys remember your kindy teachers?
Absolutely. My first kindy teacher was Mrs. Pitcher.
Oh, yeah?
Mrs. Pitcher at Apple Tree Hill Preschool in Glen Waverley, and Tom Steinfort from the News, actually.
Really?
We shared the same kinder teacher.
Oh, so good and bad apples.
I went to the rival.
What was in the sand?
What was that, Loz?
I went to the rival kinder. I think it was in the same suburb as Clint, but it was Tally Ho. And it was, I loved it. And my brother and I went there, and a lot of our friends that I ended up going to school with went there as well. And they were amazing young teachers.
And you got to remember, like, these people have kids of their own. Like the other day, it was like a Friday, and I left Archie's lunchbox at kindy. And Karen rang, and I'm like, oh, I'm already home. She's like, no worries, I'll wash it up for you. It'll be all ready when you come here on Monday. And it's like, you know what, you got enough crap going on with your kids.
Small things.
It's the small things, mate. 13 24 10 is our number if you want to do a shout out. 13 24 10 is our number after a heavy couple of days.
Harrowing.
With the tragic news that's come out regarding what's been going on in childcare here in Melbourne, which we don't want to get into because we are very conscious of, you know, you got kids in the car. But this morning, we just want to shine a light and celebrate those amazing early childcare carers and workers and babysitters and aftercare workers that have made an impact on your or your kid's life. 13 24 10 to give them a shout out. Let's go to the phones. Who we got, Loz?
Esther in Footscray. Good morning.
Good morning, team. How are you?
We are great.
We're great. You'd like to give a shout out to someone special?
Absolutely. So as a two-family working unit, we have had 12 years of wonderful, nurturing, loving experience at beautiful Brenville Children's Centre in Footscray.
Yep.
3 of our children, we are sort of clocking 12 years of daycare service with all 3 children. Most of which have looked after all 3 of my children, from, you know, the baby room and cuddles and cots to the kinder experience where they're, you know, learning and thriving, and we feel really safe, supported and loved. These wonderful carers, some of which have come to birthday parties, some of which we've gone to their weddings.
Yeah, see, that's cool. I love that.
Yeah.
They become really like family, don't they?
Absolutely. I mean, we had our 3rd child during COVID, and, you know, we were having educators checking in, dropping off scones, you know, just trying to be supportive, dropping off, you know, care packages, and so we've been part of their lives as
Esther,
much as they've been ours.
And you sound a bit emotional hearing you now.
I mean, it's pretty sad, you know, what's going on, and we've obviously sheltered our children. It's not a conversation we're having with them, but we know there are lots of great people, you know, in this industry. It's very undervalued and under-resourced generally as well.
And underpaid as well.
Underpaid.
You know?
So, you know, heads up to everyone in the community, and, we love our centre. And a quick one to Dobson's Kinder, where our child also goes. But thank you for you know, having this moment for people to kind of
beautifully
call.
Said.
No worries.
Well done, Esther.
Hopefully a plug gets you a discount on the
special.
4th if you have another one.
Yeah, discount.
A 13 24 10 is our number if you want to give a shout out on the air. Just go on 25 to 9. Walk the moon, shut up and dance. Good morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. Our number is 13 24 10. I'm loving we're doing this. Over the last couple of days, there's been some harrowing news coming out regarding the childcare industry here in Melbourne. We're not diving into that at the moment because we are conscious of kids in the car, but we are celebrating those amazing people who work in that industry who've had such huge impacts on our kids' lives. Amy is in Hampton Park. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to Learning Ladders in Cranbourne.
Yep.
They're amazing. I was just saying to one of the gentlemen, as soon as you walk in the door, they know exactly who you are, so which child, and they always ask you how you're going, and they really make you feel welcome.
You know, that's such a good point. I forget my kids' names sometimes. They have to remember everyone's.
I know.
Yeah, they do. They know every parent to every child. I'm a first-time mum, so picking daycares, it was hard.
Yeah.
But when I went there, I was just like...
was.
It was really hard, and then when you found that environment and everyone's so loving and so welcoming, and the teachers are amazing there.
Also, like, you think about it, like, we sit there, I mean...
Good on you, Amy.
Every now and then I've been known to whinge about how chaotic it is at home. These guys do it for a living.
Never
all day.
heard words like that come out of your mouth.
No, Lauren.
All day, every day.
Me or them working?
Wow, let's
go to Alex in Druin. Good morning. There's an educator you'd like to get around this morning.
Oh, there certainly is. Look, Gayleen from Pakenham Consolidated School before and after school care is just the best ever. As a single parent, I was working in operating theatre in Melbourne. My kids were right from grade prep. They were at before and after school every single day.
Yeah.
Very long days, and she was like their second mum. They even still refer to her now as their second mum, and they're in year 9 and 10 now.
I love that. The people that run the aftercare are gems.
It's just so...
Yeah. I was
special.
a before and after school care kid,
Yeah.
and I loved it. I loved the educators that looked after us after school.
Hey, good morning, Bree in Mount Eliza.
Good morning, guys.
Have you got some special childcare workers in your life that you like to give a shout out to?
Yes, I do. So I have 2 male educators that work at Guardian Mount Eliza, Nathan and Razzie. Razzie is our 3-year-old kindergarten teacher, and Nathan is a wonderful educator. They are amazing. They always give the children high fives, fist pumps, know them by name. They are just amazing educators.
Oh, they sound so special and special to your family, obviously. How much have they done for your kids?
A lot. So I'm a first-time mum, and my daughter loves them. And I just want them to know they are amazing.
You know what, Bree? It would have been a
Bree,
very hard day for them.
Such a hard week.
Well, I was going to say it would have been an incredibly hard day for them yesterday rocking up at work, but hopefully this morning they can hear this and hold their head up quite high.
Definitely. And all male educators in Australia, you are amazing. And we love you all.
Good on you, mate.
So well said, Bree.
Yeah, it's so nice to remind our teachers and daycare workers just how much gratitude there is out there for you, because when things like this happen, a lot of people feel like it tarnishes a whole industry, and there's so many wonderful, kind, generous, beautiful, gentle people working in the childcare sector.
Samantha in Carrum Downs, you want to give a shout out to one this morning?
Yes, I do. Hope Early Learning Centre in Carrum Downs.
Yep.
I also used to work for the company as well. My son has really bad separation anxiety, and since being at that centre, it's been amazing. They've been so supportive, so nurturing towards him and myself, allowing him to be comfortable where he is. The girls are absolutely amazing.
It's the small things, isn't it, Sam? Like, I know there's been times we've dropped Archie off and, you leave and they're crying and you're going on about your day and you feel crap. And then all of a sudden you get a phone call from one of them and it's like, hey, it's Karen here at the kindy. Just want to let you know he's in a great mood. He's playing. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with working in the industry as well, parents love to get phone calls about how their children's days are going, if it's even just for an orientation.
Yeah.
I can't thank the girls enough.
Well done, Sam.
Yeah.
Well done.
They get to share in so many beautiful moments with those kids as well.
Yeah, and there's so much pressure put on a lot of daycare drop-offs. It's hard for parents when they drop their children off as well. And these incredible people are also comforting mum and dad as they're dropping their children off and telling them that it's going to be okay, and you wear the weight of that as well. So a huge shout out to all of the teachers, childcare workers, child educators out there. We are thinking of you at the moment.
And the acting, they have to pretend every bit of art is incredible. And sometimes it's not,
Yeah, miracle workers.
Hats off to you guys. You should be extremely proud of what you do. And on behalf of us all, thank you.
We have barred the gates, but cannot hold them for long. They are coming.
Only one thing can stop these rabid children from ruining us all. It's Jase and Lauren's School Holiday Saviours.
Right across Melbourne, good morning. We are heading into the school holidays, so we are here to save you, Melbourne. We know things are costly, so we're offloading tickets to different events every single day. Today's a goodie. Family passes to Gumbaya World, Lozzie. Woohoo. Remember we took it over? at the end of last year. It was incredible. Gumbaya Wildfest is the ultimate school holiday celebration packed with all things wild. You can visit Gumbaya World Theme Park for more info. Now, here's the catch today. To score a family pass, 13 24 10, you just have to ask us like you're on a roller coaster. So it needs to be like, hey, Jase, Lauren and Clint, can I have a family pass?
I want to go to Gumbaya World.
That easy. 13 24 10 is our number to win your family passes to Gumbaya World. We are your school holiday saviours. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. Clint's here as well. We're doing it thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express. Still a little cloudy out there.
It's a fair day.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the tint.
It is hard to tell with the tint.
But,
it's sort of like, it's one of those days that doesn't really know what it is.
Yes. Could go either way.
Could go either way.
Still more rain coming down from Sydney?
Yeah, that cyclone bomb.
Does anything good come from Sydney into Melbourne?
Not really.
Okay.
We have barred the gates, but cannot hold them for long. They are coming.
Only one thing can stop these rabid children from ruining us all. It's Jase and Lauren's School Holiday Saviours.
Got some news last night.
Yeah, okay, go on. What, it's school holidays are going longer?
No.
What? Your wife is going on a holiday?
No, we've got family and their kids coming to visit.
Oh.
More.
How many more?
Two more.
Two more? How are you going to move them all?
I don't know. Some sort of forklift or...
Hey, you know, I think rabid is a really strong word. Are your kids rabid?
I'm going to need more detail.
Well, in the opener there, we referred to the children as rabid.
Yes.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Aren't they all angels?
Oh, come on over
Especially
for an
on
hour.
holidays?
Come over for an hour, Clint. Hey, 13 24 10. We are trying to help you out, Melbourne, for school holidays. We know things are expensive. We know it's going to be activity to activity. So we've got family passes to Gumbaya World, Gumbaya Wildfest, the ultimate school holiday celebration pack with all things wild. Visit Gumbaya World Theme Park for more. What I love about Gumbaya World, they got the rides, they got the water park in summer, they've got all the animals. It is awesome. And to win a family pass, all you have to do is talk to us like you're on a roller coaster.
Do you remember when I did the news from the roller coaster
Yes, yes.
Good morning, Melbourne!
Let's go to Sophie in Cranbourne. Good morning, Sophie.
Morning, Sophie.
Good morning. Can I please get tickets to take my kids to Gumbaya World?
I mean, it came good.
Even Sophie was embarrassed.
Yeah.
But,
Sophie wasn't proud of that.
Hang on, are you at work at the moment, Sophie?
I'm on my way.
Ah, right. Oh, if you're alone, put a bit of effort in, Duff. How many kids you got?
Little more excitement.
We've got 4.
4.
How many have you got?
4 kids.
No. How many have you got?
Maybe she's on the teacups, guys. She's having
she
a nice,
could be on the
relaxed time.
teacup.
Lazy River. She might be on Lazy River.
Hey, we're going to give you 2 family passes, all right? That is all yours. Let's go to Templestowe. Hello, Paul.
Hey, Jason, Lauren, how are you, mate? Oh, I really want those tickets to Gumbaya World, mate. I'm about to poo me pants. I need them right now, mate.
Mate, you got to get that scene too.
Yeah.
If you want to
Oh,
poo
you
your
are
pants.
absolutely getting those tickets.
Wow, family pass coming your way, Paul.
Yeah, good on you, Paul. That's what we want.
We got some kiddies.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, kids. Who have we got here?
Emma, Belle, and Marcus.
Emma, Belle, and Marcus.
We want to go to
Oh, my God. Done. Family pass coming your way, kids.
Thank you so
Oh, they're excited.
That's going to be a
You're
fun,
welcome.
drive out there.
Cuties.
Oh, guys, look up at the roller coaster. Janice is on it. Hey, Janice.
Oh, Jason and Lauren,
That's ridiculous.
I can't
That's
even understand what
ridiculous.
Janice is asking for.
No,
to be
I know.
honest.
But you can have it.
Yep, Janice, family pass coming your way.
Thank you.
Do they Gumbaya World?
Yeah.
I assume that the water slides are an all-round year.
No.
round?
That part's parked
Oh,
for summer.
okay.
But the great thing is there's all these, there's like a
Yeah.
whole ride section.
Right.
And then there's the wildlife.
Of course.
Yeah,
Oh, the
so
wildlife is awesome.
I took the kids there. They threw a giant python around my kid's neck. It was great.
Oh.
All
Okay.
supervised. All supervised.
Some of the rides were too scary for me, though.
I went on them all.
Way too scary.
I went on them all.
No, actually, I've got a video of Jase coming off one, and you were you were green.
Who, me?
Well, firstly, I
Or
think you
Jase?
had your face painted as well,
Yeah,
Jase,
did.
but you were not well.
No. Here's a
You
tip.
shouldn't have had all those hot dogs before you went on
Exactly.
it.
Don't go
Or
to
the milkshakes.
Don't go to the food place before the roller coaster. Life lessons, kids.
Also, that face paint that you had on was very difficult to get off.
Oh my
It
god.
was like Taubman's.
The scene in the bathroom. Oh god. It was like the Dulux dog went in there and just went and all the paint was over the walls. God help the person who went into the toilet afterwards. Hey, good luck to the Roos tonight. It is a big night for that football club.
Yeah, you'd love to see an upset, wouldn't you?
It is.
100th birthday.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Roos win on their birthday celebration. We love Charlie.
It's a big collection of past champions who are gathering to give North Melbourne a bit
Who's
of a
going,
rev up,
Clint?
including Dennis Pagan is going to be there, premiership winning coach.
Oh, yeah.
The big
The
D.
likes of like Glenn Archer, Brent Boomer Harvey are going to be there. It's going to be
Carey?
great. I think Carey is going,
Yeah, right.
I believe.
He'll be there.
Hey guys, have a
He
great
loves
day.
a free beer.
They all do. The lovely Mel Tracina is in next. We will see you to wrap up the week for a special Friday show tomorrow.
Friday.
Bring it on. We'll
Can't wait.
See you then, Melbourne.
See ya.
Bye.
Jason Lauren.
Jason Lauren. Wake up feeling good.
Follow them on the socials.